Shifting focus to the UK government, which has announced a 20% cut in business rates for pubs, clubs and live music venues in England, marking the third major policy move by Prime Minister Andy Burnham since taking office earlier this week. Here are the latest comments.
This is a first step today, but it's an important step. I made this commitment in the Makerfield by-election because we're losing pubs. Pubs need to know that the cavalry is coming. This is, to me, our heritage. It's working class culture. Once pubs are gone, they don't come back. So we've just got to signal what support when we can. That's why I've made this early announcement.
The measure is expected to benefit around 32,000 hospitality businesses, with the average venue saving about £1,100 a year. It follows earlier announcements, a cap on most bus fares in England and the removal of 5% VAT on household electricity bills as the new government looks to ease cost of living pressures and support local businesses. The government says the tax relief will cost around $100 million annually and will be funded by reducing tax relief for vape shops and gambling arcades, which ministers say contribute to social harm. Hospitality groups have welcomed the announcement as a positive first step, but many argue that the savings are too small to offset rising energy, labour and operating costs. Industry leaders continue to call for a broader overhaul of the UK's business rate system, warning that pubs are still closing at a rapid pace despite the relief.
So it's about developing a business rates regime where we really give incentives to support the businesses that bring benefits and look differently at those that cause social harm. And that's the change that we will bring through.
The hospitality tax cut is part of Burnham's broader effort to revive Britain's struggling high streets and rebuild confidence after taking office. However, the opposition Conservative Party has questioned how the government will finance its growing list of spending commitments, arguing that previous tax relief for businesses was larger. Separately, more than 120 UK millionaires have urged the new Prime Minister to increase taxes on the wealthiest, claiming it could raise £24 billion for public finances. The coming months will determine whether Burnham's early economic measures translate into meaningful relief for households and businesses.